Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Heart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Normally, but right now we are doing Vlogust, which I'm doing my take on that, which I'm calling the 12 Days of August or the 12 Days of Vlogust for different reasons. And so it is kind of like the 12 Days of Christmas, where I'm trying to give away um, some handmade items and to people on this side of the camera, whether it be friends or coworkers, or I have been out just giving stuff away to strangers. I am that creepy old lady. So anyway, what did I give away today? What did I give today? I gave a friend of mine I put it in the mail, a one of the cell phone covers and coin purses, in the colors of the Auburn University here in Alabama. She is an Auburn fan, and I won't hold that against her. But I did make her a hat and a scarf out of that same yarn back in the winter, so I thought it would be nice to make that. I still have plenty of that yarn, so I made that for her real quick and dropped it in the mail this afternoon. This is the 6th day of August 2019. I may have already said that. Not sure if I said it this time or in the other dozen times I've tried to load. I think it's about 8 p.m., but Goliath knocked my clock off of the thing just a few minutes ago. I was keeping up with it really well until then. Also, if I'm going to repeat myself so many times, it's crazy. Welcome any new subscribers I may have, and welcome back to any of my returning subscribers. I appreciate you joining me and just hanging out for a little while with me as I ramble into a telephone screen. I hope that's not a snake up on the top side of my chair right there, because I'm hoping it's just my blanket creeping as I'm sitting there, because that snake is still not rearing its ugly head. Not that I'm seeing anyway. So if that thing starts moving, y'all let me know so I can get the Hades out of here. Ah! Alrighty then. The 6th day of August. I'm halfway to my goal, or to my original commitment. I don't know what else to say. That's all. Bye. Okay, bye. Just kidding. Just me and G hanging out here in the yarn room. And he keeps raising his head and sniffing the air, which is still making me think that snake is somewhere around. And it probably is, but, you know, is what it is, right? So what have I been working on today? I was watching Zelda NRJ 3. Love you, Z. And she was showing her Fortune Shawlette that is by Moogly. And she made hers out of the yarn that she and I have some just alike. She got it for me at, I believe it was Stitches West earlier this year. May have been the end of last year. Earlier this year. And this is in the color. It is Black Cat Fibers in my beautiful bag from Mary at Moonfire Crafted. Thank you, Mary. I've had that a little while, but I still love it. It hasn't really carried a whole project, so it's still really new. I put things in it, but then I don't want to carry it anywhere and get it dirty. So, I love it. Super women. But Zelda had gotten us both some yarn just alike. It is Black Cat Fibers, Essential DK 100% Superwash Merino, 231 yards, 100 grams, in the color Dryad. And I love it. So I think she had started her shawl in one of her other podcasts. Look at this green right here. That's kind of a gold green. And I bet it's not showing up because of the green behind us, behind me. But that's kind of the color I'd like to find in order to finish it off, because this is 231 yards. I saw that Zelda had finished hers in a green that was kind of like this, I think, like a lime. But I'm thinking I won't like that gold green. However, I bought this a while back to do my, along with 2 other colors, to start the Hotel of Bees shawl. And I thought that would go well with it. I just really didn't want the border that dark. I would like to have this green. Not like the Christmas tree green, but even the turquoise. See, this is so much deeper and richer colors than is showing up on this thing. But this would match it. But I may get online tomorrow and see if I can find another color that might match it better. However, I probably need to go to Hobby Lobby. This is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK in the colorway Cedar. Turning that so many crooked ways. But I think I said that this pattern is by Moodley. She has a tutorial for it. And I'm using a 6.0. I think her pattern calls for a 5.0 or a 5.5. But the, excuse me, I do want it open that you really can't see much. And when I say I just started it, I mean like as soon as I got in from work, I put my hank on my Swift, and I couldn't find my yarn baller, my ball maker, whatever. So I just hand turned it, or I rolled my own. Thank you very much. So guess who's buying themselves a stand-wood tomorrow? This girl. I've been wanting one, just been putting it off, and now that I can't find my little cheapo that like tangled my yarn around the spindle, I am going to buy myself that thing I just said, a stand-wood. Although I may leave my Swift set up in there. I'm sitting here looking at like 8 boxes of knit crate and stuff. I think I know of a couple of hanks too that other people have sent me that I probably just need to cake up. But then again, like I said, I need to wait on my stand-wood. Oh my gosh, I'm just stuttering and stammering tonight, right? Well, after I did the video last night for the watermelon coasters, I hope somebody made those, and I hope I, wasn't too silly about it. I appreciate everybody and all their kind, all their very kind comments about that. I appreciate that. I would never work on anybody else's pattern without their permission, and unless it's just something simple like that is a simple stitch and that I can just show some people that are asking about it. I think I did have one more request for some soap sacks that I was talking about. So I would that's one I would have to write down, because I've gotten like 2 or 3 patterns that I've used to make the ones that I do, and then I've just kind of put them together because I don't like some of them being so solid, and I don't like some of them being so meshy. And then I hadn't really made any more because I don't know what this shirt's doing right here. It's like satiny stuff, and it's just like riding up on me. Sorry about that. Um, and I really, I don't know what anybody likes or anything, but like I said, I would never take anyone else's pattern or anything. If I could show y'all stuff with like simple stitches just because you asked for it. Because everybody left really nice messages about it, but I could hear the undertones of bless your heart all the way here in Pinson, Alabama. So anyway, what else? How was y'all's day? Pretty good? Yeah, I think I started to say that I didn't really sleep that well after I did the watermelon video because I don't know what I have done to this shoulder, but I it started aching, and I mean, I tend to sleep. Oh, see, I tend to sleep on my arms, like up like this under my pillow. Um, but I've tried to not do that since I've gotten older, and I don't drink milk, and I don't want to be breaking things that I might need, bones and such. So I've tried not to sleep like that. But then again, this left shoulder has really had some issues for a while. I don't think anything's broken or anything, but I probably could use some physical therapy or something. Luckily, I've never had major issues with my bones or anything, or illnesses or anything like that. Thank God. Um, but I am getting older, so there's no telling. I I did fail miserably at doing a cartwheel last week at the park, and because this shoulder gave out. I mean, it just would not work. So when I went over on a cartwheel, this arm worked, this one didn't land right, and I tumbled. First time in my life I've ever fallen while doing a cartwheel. Ever. I've always been able to do cartwheels. I have home movies where we would all go walking around a lake that we used to live next to when we were little. Mom and Daddy, and with his big old Elvis hairdo and his sideburns, and Mom in her booth, and us little turds, and my granny. And she had long hair. I remember her having long hair in that movie. I'm talking like, those old film reel to reels that was that 8 millimeters. So anyway, I remember seeing movies, and I pretty much remember the day that we were walking, and I was doing cartwheels, and they were videotaping me, and I was just turning cartwheel after cartwheel after cartwheel, just all around the whole grassy area there. And like I said, I mean, up until like even a year ago, I was still flipping cartwheels. Hadn't really had that much need to, but we were at the park. There was a kid with us. I wanted to turn a freaking cartwheel. But no, I'm old. Well, I'll turn another cartwheel one day. So yeah, down that old dusty road. I guess that's all I really have to say tonight. I do have pool league tomorrow night. We have playoffs in 8-ball. We drew the wild card, and I've already got a player saying he's not going to be there. Yay! Oh my goodness. So yeah, six days, halfway into 12 days of Vlogust. And like I said, again, I'm not sure what all I have said in this time, but I am trying to come up with things to give away. I have made plenty of things. It's just a matter of having people crochet worthy. To give stuff to. So I need to come up with that tonight. I need to go in there and check that out, even though I'm tired because I didn't sleep last night because of my shoulder. I've been taking ibuprofen. I have a heating pad. I guess I'm going to have to break down and go to the doctor. That's all there is to it. Blah. I don't like going to the doctor. There's nobody here to pet me when I come home. Goliath just always wants me to fix him something to eat and all this stuff. But that's okay too. But I'm just staring aimlessly off into my room here. Alright, I'll try not to drag us out tonight. In addition to me giving people around me, I will be getting things, or I am getting things together to do some Happy Mail. I haven't exactly decided how I'm going to do that yet, but I am getting my thoughts together. I think I'm going to, this is just an idea, so don't start, I mean, yeah, start commenting. That's not what I meant. I think what I'm going to do is draw some numbers for 12 days and less, and maybe draw numbers for a day of comments to choose someone, and then maybe one or two of those, and those may not be as big, and they all may be big, I don't know. And then one at the end of the 12 days that will be a little bit bigger. I've been buying things for giveaways for a while. I mean, everything I see that is really cute, I'm like, oh, that'd be good for a giveaway. I have a stack of little notebooks and little notebooks that just got 25 or 30 pages in it, like little pocket-sized notebooks. And then I've got like some journals and colored pencils, pens and pencils and erasers. I always have those. Yarn. I have yarn. I have teapots. I have tea. Lots of tea. What else do we have, Buzz? Have all sorts of alpaca and mermaid things. I think I've collected, like every time I go to Cracker Barrel I find something. So anyway, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to draw a day or two from within the 12 days, and then draw, and then do random comment, random comment picker for those days, and draw somebody out. But that'll be like the 12th day or beyond, because I may surprise myself and go beyond 12 days. It's kind of difficult making sure you have something to say and do and be exciting and witty and blah blah blah. Again, sitting here at 20 minutes, and what have I said this whole time? Nothing. So yeah, I'm still working that out. Still working out the thing with the raffle. Uh-oh. You didn't have a bone in it. Alright, I'm going to let the dogs out and try to get in bed a little early tonight. And try to figure out what I'm going to give somebody tomorrow. And I do have pool league tomorrow night, so maybe I will keep my promise and keep that a little short for you. Again, thank you for all the nice comments on the watermelon thing. If you made a watermelon thing, and you want to put it in the Facebook group, please do. I think I got an idea about doing some of those in different colors and like folding them in half. Where's my watermelon thing? I can't find it. Folding them in half and do like hot pads for real. I think I remember my Meemaw having those, where somebody basically, after I thought about it today, after somebody brought it up, I think it was basically the circle like we did last night, and then they just folded it in half and stitched it down the curved side. So we may do that. I may come up with something else to do a tutorial for. That was funny, wasn't it? Wasn't too bad. I'll set it up right this time. I have the whole arm and everything to look over me, and it's this lighting though. and making sure my nails are did. All that good stuff. All right, 20 minutes. I gotta go. My chair's not leaning back enough. Ugh. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Give me some ideas. What to say, what to do, what it do. I may try to tune you in tomorrow night while we're doing some pool playing. Although, when people start not showing up and the ones that are there start being little smart butts, I get about like I do with traffic. I get irritated and I either show it or I sit there and just don't say a word. I try to get somebody to go do something tonight, just go to dinner or something, but I get tired of those excuses too. So guess where I'm at? I'm right here talking to you. Yay! Y'all want to play some dominoes? That would be fun. Dominoes and coffee all night. I'm that old person. Is that a snake? Is that snake still creeping over there? I think that's just a fuzz on the end of the blanket, and I'm going to crap myself if I reach over there and feel a snake. 21 minutes. I'm going for real this time, y'all. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say. No, I probably said it in the first dozen times and didn't say it this time at all. So I'm going to keep working on this. Love you, Zelda. Thank you for the beautiful yarn. I'm going to get I'm hoping to get this done by the end of the shop. 12 days. And there's a reason for that, too. All right. Love y'all. See you. I wish I would find that snake. Oh, my gosh. He's probably way outside by now. Okay. Love y'all. See ya.